Hello, my name is Nurul Najiha. So now, employee assessment forms are essential for evaluating and conveying employee performance. Appraisal forms promote open communication, motivation, legal compliance, and succession planning by identifying, nurturing, and preparing people for leadership position. So now, we go to the form sheet here. Can you see? Employee ID, employee name, gender, designation, department, city and country. Employee need and must fill each of these box. And then for this sheet, I'm using a macros formula. And then after if employee fill this box, then they submit here. Then we go to the database sheet. We got what they have done at form data. We can see the employee who have done the form fill just now. All the data of employee is stated here. Next, we move to basic employee info. Basic employee info is same as the database, but in basic employee info, you can see the ID, the date employed, the salary, the department, the length of service, and of course we have two sections, which is employee information and information of reviewer.
Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum. So this is job description. This sheet outlines the job description for the position of customer service officer. Here, there are columns where we specify the position, the department, the reporting structures, and the team size. We also elaborate the purpose of the position here. Additionally, there is a column for key responsibility for the customer service role, and below this is the explanation. Next is the column for skill and knowledge, where we list the skill and knowledge required. For example, for this position, patience to handle challenging customer situation and empathy to understand and relate to customers' need. And then below this is a knowledge section. To work in the role of customer service officer, the employee needs to pose the criteria listed here. For example, knowledge of the NB product and service, understand of the NB product, billing and accounting, knowledge of billing process, awareness of the industry, and including basic knowledge of electricity generation. They also have to know about customer relationship management, which is we know as CRM systems. And at the very bottom is the qualification section, where the employee must have the specific qualification for the position of customer service. For example, they have to have a diploma or bachelor's degree in business or customer service, proven experience in customer service, must proficient in using customer service software, excellent communication, and strong problem solving, and so on.
Hello everyone, this is the appraisal form section. This section will be filled out by the reviewer, consisting of the supervisor and higher ups. Let me show you each section one by one that is present in our company's appraisal. But before that, these are the rating indicators for an employee. There are 5 ratings here. As you can see on the screen, number 5 is the highest score and 1 is the lowest. We have included the definitions of each rating on the right side for the reviewer's reference. This is section A, where the reviewer will assess the accountability for the employee. This section constitutes 10% of the total. There are 8 aspects to consider, and the self-evaluation in this section is filled out by the employee to provide their perspective. To get the percentage below, please wait until this video is finished, as it will be explained in the next slide. In section B, we have the objective section, also 10%, and there are 5 aspects to be reviewed by the evaluator. Section C is also 10% with 8 points to be considered. This section will be explained in more detail by HAZWANI in the next slide. Next, the reviewers need to move to the competency section. 40% is taken from this part. And there are several things to be considered by the reviewer in this section. Then there's the achievement section, including major achievement and development achievement. Both sections are different, with major achievement contributing to 20% and development achievement 10%. The next section is the development plan, and this is to be filled out by the supervisor regarding their plan for the employee, what the employee needs to do to achieve the set of goals. The feedback and evaluation section are crucial, and the reviewer needs to fill out the salary increment section to determine whether the employee is eligible or not eligible for the increment. After all sections are filled out and calculated, their score will be automatically appear in this section, and it will be summarized automatically as well. As you can see, there are formula provided in here. This is the performance level where the supervisor or reviewer can directly see the result obtained by the employee. For example, if they score 77%, it falls under the good level, indicating that their performance exceeded expectation and all goals, objectives, and targets were achieved above the established standards. Lastly, there are the comment and signatures of the reviewer section. Please stay tuned.
Welcome to the demonstration of the TMB Employee Evaluation Form. In this case, we will explore three main sections: accountability, objectives, and standards. So let's dive in. Section A, accountabilities. In this section, employees are evaluated based on various accountabilities. For example, responding to customers' inquiry in timely manner. Each accountability is rated on a scale from 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest. So now, I will show you how to calculate the performance evaluation from this section below. All despite the overall percentage rate they need to achieve is 10%. How can I get the total rating score? Is if this table has 8 columns and the highest rate is 5, so we need to multiply by 8, so get 40. To get the total competency, we need to get it in percentage to measure how the employee can achieve in the overall accountability section. As we can see, Dayan Fazura got an accountability score of 7% out of 10%. Moving on to part B, we focus on employee objectives. This is a specific goal set for the performance period. Again, employees rate their own performance and the cumulative score reflects their overall achievement in meeting this objective. So for this part, the calculation is still the same, with the cumulative score of Fazura get 15 and the total competency get 6% out of 10%. The final section evaluates employees based on established standards. This includes answering inquiries within the specific time period, maintaining accuracy in the provision of information, and complying with TMB policies. So the amount for this part, Fazura get the same amount as part A in accountability, which is 7%. So after we go through all the section, we know that Fazura scored higher in the accountability and standard section, where he scored 7 out of 10% from the objective section, where she scored 6%. Thank you for your attention.
We'll explain about competency section. This competency section here, we divide weighting 40% for this indicator. So, the indicator are statistics used to measure current condition as well as forecast appraisal. In this appraisal form, the indicator have a 9 section. The highest one is excellent and the lowest one is poor.
I am SYAHIRAH binti SHAMRI, and I will elaborate the major achievement and contribution section in this appraisal form. From this appraisal form, the assessment in terms of goal attainment will be based on improvement in average resolutions, rating resolution time, which is increase the first customer resolution within the quarters. From here, we're rating the communication skill in monthly assessments, and also the employee needs to respond to the phone call every month. From here, we can see the performance how, and also customer certified score and resolution for customer ticket. From here, while for contribution, employee will assess based on their attendance for training sessions, and also their own certificates, and how they utilize the input for the betterment of the companies, and also their need to sharing for this one. the employee needs sharing the inputs, learning in the courses and training to their colleagues too. They will be evaluated based on the goal, entertainment and continuous learning and development too. From here, we can see how we can evaluate the employee very much lah. And then for major achievement and contribution, the total marks is 20%. And thank you so much.
So this is the development achievement of appraisal form, consists of 10% of 100 in appraisal form. So the instruction given is fill in your rating in the box provided. So we have 5 criteria here: customer feedback, response speed, conversion rate, job knowledge and teamwork. So we have 5 rating here out of 5. And for example, we're gonna put 4 for each criteria, and then this is auto calculate, which is we have a formula here, the total of criteria divided by 25 multiple by 10%. So we will get 8% from 10%. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Next, we move into development needs and plans by managers. Professional goals to achieve. The managers propose that these customer service officers to get promoted to a senior or team leader position as his professional goals to achieve for this year. Next, the skills development. The managers propose that these customer service officers need to have leadership skills, communication skills, problem-solving skills, and negotiation skills. The action plan that managers set up for this customer service officer is to enroll this customer service officer into online training on the soft skills and take more responsibilities regarding the team stance management skill. Resources that the managers use to develop the skills and knowledge necessary to achieve this goal is to start the leadership online course. And as you can see on the feedback and evaluation here, the managers will set the goals and his comment for this customer service officer. Last but not least, the manager also proposed for the salary increment and promotion for this customer service officer. The increment he proposed for 350 ringgit and promoted this customer service officer into the senior customer service officer.
I will explain the last part in the appraisal form, which is the agreement or the acknowledgement of the employee and employer for the evaluation of employee performance that has been done. The approval on the appraisal form are made by the first reviewer, are mostly by the direct superior of the employee, which are their supervisor or manager. The second reviewer will be the head of director for the department, and the last reviewer are the employee itself. The signature of the employee does not indicate their agreement nor disagreement with the evaluation. They can show their thought at the comment section in the appraisal form, and the employee will also receive comment from the reviewer on what they can improve and so on. I would like to take the opportunity to thank all my group members for their part completing this assignment. That is all from us. Thank you for your attention.